I'm Omar Dajani. I'm a professor of law, and I'm also co-director of the Global Center here at McGeorge. And I've been here since November 2003. McGeorge is my professional home. I've been here longer than I have worked any other place. It's a place that I arrived when I was in my early 30s, and I feel that I have grown here. I've learned here. I've grown close to my colleagues and generations of students here. When I am in touch with students whom I taught in my very first year of teaching, it is an extraordinary experience. It's like reconnecting with a childhood friend, people who are there to see me through stages of my growth. This is a community that has been through good times and more difficult times, and has weathered that in a manner that really communicates care, communicates solidarity, and at the end of the day, communicates community, and I really appreciate that. So it's often said that McGeorge is Sacramento's law school, and I think that that means a lot of different things. I think it means that we have more graduates walking the halls of the Capitol, or the halls of the leading law firms, public defender and DA's offices, government offices here in the Capitol than in any other law school. And that's something to be proud of, and also creates this extraordinary opportunity for our students here, because they enter a community where they are automatically known well. People have expectations of them, and they are high expectations of them. But I think McGeorge is also Sacramento's law school in other ways. Our clinics are serving this community year in, year out, serving the neediest members of this community. And I think also, maybe immodestly, that our faculty serve Sacramento in a range of ways as well. It gives me a lot of pleasure when I turn on the radio and I hear in the morning a Capitol Public Radio correspondent interviewing one of my colleagues about an issue of contracts, or of elections law, or of one of any number of other topics. Knowing that this school is not just incidentally situated in Sacramento, but in a real relationship of some symbiosis with our state's capital, really gives me a great feeling about the law school's place in this community. Also, as an international law professor, I'm grateful to the ways in which Justice Kennedy has undertaken to bring comparative international law into our constitutional jurisprudence. I appreciate the ways in which he has served as not just an esteemed professor to our students in the summers in Salzburg, but a magnet for our program, a magnet that brings students to Europe, many of them for the first time, many for the first time abroad, and exposes them not just to comparative constitutional law, but to the wonders of experiencing the world in the breadth and texture that it affords. Since I started teaching at McGeorge, there are a few things that have changed. The school is smaller, both the faculty and the students. The school is more diverse than when I first started, and maybe also more progressive than in those days. But there's one thing that really has not changed. I think what attracted me to McGeorge in the first place was the sense that I was coming to a place that understood itself to be a community, that was built upon relationships of care that linked together faculty, administration, and students. And that remains, I think, one of the most abiding features of life here on our campus in Oak Park, this sense that we care about each other. And I hope that will remain McGeorge's most distinctive feature as we head into the future.